a real pleasure and honor to be here among such high achievers. I actually, my affiliation with Sunrider began many years ago. My grandmom, actually my husband's grandmom, like my own today, 17 years ago, she introduced me to Sunrider. She's been part of Sunrider longer than that even. And I was very young at the time, and I enjoyed her free gifts, and I tried the products here and there, and I was very much interested in learning more about the business aspect. But over the next years, I was raising a family with a bunch of young children. Thank God I have 6 beautiful children, and they kept me very busy, and I also had a job. So Sunrider, like, it was always there, but it was never such a big focus business-wise. I mentioned it to many people. Many of my family members joined over the years. And then, you know, sometimes in life it takes something, a big change to make a big change. And about 4 years ago, my dad took ill, and he passed away pretty soon after he became ill. And after that, somehow I got a little bit more serious about life. I also suffered a pregnancy loss. And I just decided I wanted to do something for myself. And around that time, I became more interested in becoming more committed to my Sunrider business and to my Sunrider products in general. And I actually live in Brooklyn, New York. That's a very busy, hectic part of New York. And I live in a community with many young families with lots and lots of children around. And my work takes me to the postpartum part of our community. I work with moms who are haven't given birth and who are breastfeeding their babies. I work with new babies. And in my work, I realized that there was a big opportunity to share the wonderful products of Sunrider with my moms. And because I was benefiting so much and my children were benefiting so much, I just really decided, how can I get these moms to understand the value of these products? Many of them come from lower income social economic bracket, and it was hard for me to introduce something to them that they wouldn't afford. So I really just started to offer them a few things at a time, or maybe just one thing at a time, something I knew that would speak to them in their exact situations. All of them were looking for more energy. All of them were looking for better skincare. All of them were looking for clean, healthy products for their babies, for their children. And that's where I started. I just started to offer them, well, you know, I have this really delicious shake that you can just blend up really fast in your blender and have a great boost of energy. And they would start with one thing, and then just seeing the results. Many of them started just with the skincare, and that was really they just loved how they felt. They loved taking care of themselves. And one thing just led to the next. I was actually pretty amazed myself to look and see that so many people had joined in such a short amount of time since becoming serious. And I think that was actually where things sort of picked up, that I tried to understand where my friends were coming from, where they were my clients at work, and I tried to help them exactly in the spot where they needed the most encouragement and the most drastic change. And I think that from there, they just sort, you know, whoever felt good about it, it just took a life of its own. And I think that's maybe how I got where I am today.